Apple was just handed a major L in court, and it could end up saving you some money and even result in Fortnite back on the App Store. Let's talk about it. So this stems from a 2021 injunction where Apple was basically forced to stop any of its anti-steering practices, i.e. it was not allowed to force app developers to require payments through the App Store. Apple was preventing them from steering customers to their website to save money, because when people complete a purchase through the App Store, like the in-app purchases link, Apple takes a cut of that. So this 2021 injunction said that Apple can't do that anymore. Developers are allowed to collect payments any way they want. They can send them to a website, whatever, and Apple cannot stop developers from doing so. But Apple, it allowed that in certain cases, but it also still took a cut of those purchases. It still required developers pay almost 30% for those purchases outside of the App Store. Its argument was that, hey, people are still using the technology of the App Store to develop their apps. We should still get a cut of that revenue. Judge did not like that and has now found them in violation of that order. And let's just say the judge was not happy with Apple. So the new order says that Apple must comply immediately with that order. And there's a bunch of changes that it has to make right away. First up, it's allowing developers to send links to their websites to complete a purchase. There can be no scare screens that make it sound fishy that you're going to an external website or anything. Nothing like that. It's also not allowed to collect a fee from those external purchases. People are allowed to move to a website, complete a purchase for less money, and be good. We could literally see like, oh, buy with Apple Pay button popping up inside of apps for like a 20% discount instead of using an in-app purchase link. This also applies to all apps, so not just like games or anything. This applies to any type of app that's out there that it wants to offer some sort of in-app purchase. What that ultimately means for you as consumers is that we could start seeing cheaper prices for App Store things because they don't have to pay Apple that 30%. They could knock down prices by 10, 20% by going through their own payment systems instead of through Apple. And I very much expect that's what's going to happen. It's also resulting in things like Fortnite coming back to the App Store, possibly. Epic has put out like a peace treaty with Apple that says, hey, if you do this, we'll bring Fortnite back like next week. And if Apple, complies with that, yeah, Fortnite should be back, and it seems like that's very likely. So this could result in a few benefits for consumers. Apple says that they completely disagree with this. They think the ruling is wrong. They will comply with the ruling, but they're going to appeal at the same time. So we'll ultimately see what happens. Stay tuned for the latest Apple news, and let me know what you think of this down below in the comments. Is this good, bad, you indifferent about it? Drop me a line, and stay tuned.